Okay, yeah. So this is pretty much the part two of the last video because I felt like I was really rambling. And, I think I will start actually writing out topics to touch on and to get on because I know I ramble a lot. But yeah. So this is actually the video of. I thought I'd just name this one. Women will love whatever they know makes money. Now, there was a story of a guy a while back who he actually dumped his weathercaster girlfriend because she didn't want him playing video games all day. Now, I don't know if you know how clear this is, but like most women, unless the woman likes video games herself, she fucking hates video. She hates when her boyfriend plays video games, right? And it plays into the woman's nature. Because their nature is to like whatever's gonna give them the most resources. It's like cats. It's cupboard love. They're gonna when it's time to eat, they're gonna love you, and love you, and then 10 minutes after you get done eating, they'll scratch you in the face. It's like it's dealing with fucking cats. The only reason they not scratch you, and if she's not scratching you in the face, it's because she knows it's gonna raise her chances of getting more food later. You see what I'm saying? Like, because it's their fucking nature. Like I think Patrice O'Neal said it best. He said, "Why should I love you? Because I'm lovable." Like, and that's real shit. Ask whatever girl or woman you fucking, and just tell her that. Just be honest. Like, why should I love you? Just ask any woman that you fucking, any woman that you might like. Ask her, and watch the look on her dumb ass face. Well, and I was gonna think, well, I have sex with you. It is gonna pretty much in there. And that's the reality of it. But women are naturally lovable for reasons that they don't even know why. And that's what makes it beautiful. But this topic is about, how women will flip the script the second they find out that whatever you're doing is making money, or how much money they figure out you have in your pocket. And it's just their gold digging. It's their gold digging prostitution nature, which sounds fucked up, but that's just the core bare bones of the reality. You're all fucking gold digging prostitutes. That's the only reason they have for a man in their fucking life is to stumble back on that, or maybe she just got old and she just wanted kids. It's usually one of the two. Pick one. But yeah, the guy who dumped his girlfriend. Back to the original topic. There's a guy who dumped his girlfriend because she hated the fact that he played video games. And I know, if there's any guys watching this, your woman doesn't like you playing video. If you play video games, she doesn't like you playing video games. What does she like you doing? She likes you working. Why? Because her brain is at least intelligent enough to link up hating your life, going to a job to give her money in some form. She's okay, because that's the reality of it. She's going to get that money out of you. You see what I'm saying? And the only reason she's hanging around you is the hopes to get that money about you. Because I guarantee you, any woman on the planet right now, let's say any woman, any fucking woman, any woman on the planet, all right, if it was completely 100% clear that you weren't going to give her nothing but your personality, friendship, and time, none of them want anything to do with you. From hobo bum bitch on the street to fucking trillionaire woman CEO. It's because their nature isn't for that. You see what I'm saying? Their nature is to extract resources for better longevity. That's what it's going to boil down to. But so now mark my words. I say with the guy who had to dump his girlfriend because he's playing video games. Give it about 10 years time. Once women can stop, can stop focusing on themselves for 23 hours and 54 minutes out the day, and they and for that brief second of time they genuinely think about other people, because they really don't think about other people. Everything has to do with them. That whole notion of women are thoughtful and love, that's bullshit. Okay, that shit is written by men for their assumptions of what women are, but it's really a man projecting himself on a woman. But that's a whole different topic. But back to the topic of video games. Give it maybe 10 more years when Twitch really, really, really catches on, with the kids who are being brought up with Twitch, YouTube gaming, and all that shit now. Give it about 10 years. And then women will not hate video games as much. They'll hate it because it's taking attention away from them. that they didn't know that they could have been getting. One, but two, they won't hate it anywhere near as much simply because they'll be able to associate video games with earning money. And when the man is doing anything to earn money, the woman sniffs out, I may be able to get some of that money out of them. That is the inevitable core of the fucking relationship between any man and woman. If the man's not spending money, has any extra money, or has potential to get more money, the woman has no use for him. Okay, pretty much after, I'd say 23, 24, 25. Like I said, unless she's just that ugly and desperate to where she wants to have kids, and she's like 30 plus, you mess with them briefly then. But if the guy has no, means of gaining resources that can be put in her pocket, she has no use for him. Period. You see what I'm saying? That's like I say, give it about 10 years, maybe 10 years, maybe five, maybe 10 years, and women will 40-year-old women. Okay, 10 years from now, those 40-year-old women will be much more acceptable with like playing video games because their brains will now be able to associate video games so much. It's just like Pavlov's dog, man. It's Pavlov's dog. Is they're in training now for it. This is the training to get them to salivate. And then they'll be able to associate the bill with the food. They associate video games with the money. It's like, oh yeah, my husband streams Twitch 20 hours a day. And then they'll be talking about it with their girlfriends, drinking mimosas and shit. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Because it's how bitches think. You gotta understand how bitches think. Stop trying to be my advice to men is stop trying to be a man trying to think like a woman. Think as a woman. You say it's not very difficult. It's very simple because they're very stupid on average. You see what I'm saying? Like the core of it. Like think as it's the core of it. If you want to, okay, Jack Nicholson actually had a line in a movie, but I'll break it down even easier than what he had. I don't know the name of the movie, but a woman asked him. She goes, "How do you know women so well? It's like you're in my head. It's like you know me. How do you know us women so well?" And Jack Nicholson responds. He responds with, "Well, it's easy. I think as a man." But without, but I think something on the lines of, but without self, what's the word I'm looking for? But pretty much, but without consequences in the world. I think as a woman, but without consequences in the world. If you want to think like a woman, think as a child. Okay, what do children always do? If you ever been around raised children, what do they always do? As long as you giving them something, they gonna love you. You see what I'm saying? But the second you ain't really trying to give them nothing, or you know what I'm saying, they really don't want nothing to do with you no more. And the only reason they mess with you because they know they got to, because they know they got nowhere else to go. It's the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Women and children, it's the same mentality. It's just women just kind of grew a little more and started learning how they can milk more out of shit. But it's the same shit. It's just like raising a fucking child. A child just wants you when he got the pee or he wants something to eat or he want to have some fun, then the child's all up in your face. And then as soon as you ain't trying to do all that, the child don't like you no more, probably won't say 2 words to you. Unless he's trying to get some more out of you again. It's the same shit. It's just like they brains women and children's brains is on the same wavelength for the rest of their life. You see what I'm saying? Because their brains can't think above it and say, oh, well, maybe I should think for other people, and maybe I should genuinely give a fuck about something that maybe doesn't give a fuck about me at the moment. Their brains just aren't wired that way. But yeah, they like anything, like they're going to like anything that's going to make them money or bring them the potential of getting more money. It's cupboard love. Woman equals cupboard love.